Now, in the 12 years that I've been on YouTube, on and off, I ain't never had to get no belt out for nobody. I ain't never had to get no belt out for nobody. I usually say this for the storm and roll or whatnot. It's for him to do the snapping of the belt and stuff. But, honey, Auntie has to come through with her belt. Because Julez, and I ain't talking about the fine-ass bodyguard, honey. I'm not talking about Beyonce's darn on bodyguard. We talking about the nephew, who's only about 19, 20 years old, who's already done been caught up in multiple scandals. None had the darn on adult tape leak with darn on Sky Jackson. Everybody done seen, well, except me, because I didn't want to see Julez in that light. Like, baby, I done seen you from when you was in the womb. I need a soldier. Known to carry this. I ain't want to know if you darn on grew up the darn like that in that regard. So I didn't see the sex tape, but the folks said Julez was averaging, but he was darn on sloppy with darn on Sky Jackson, honey. So she done upgraded. Well, not really an upgrade, but went to a more thug that puts it down, but with a lower net worth. Lord, them Disney's girls be really going through it, honey. At least she had a darn on model with darn on Julez, honey. Darn on to interconnect with the beehive, with the queen bee. You downgraded the darn on light track, but you know, we're gonna pray for Sky Jackson. But then, you know, it seemed like Julez was turning his life around, and he was darn on doing the super modeling thing, and he was modeling left and right and still doing it. You know, featuring his auntie's hair product, Sacred. Is it sacred? Is it sacred? Honey, it is sacred. But what is not sacred is the fact that Julez, why did you get caught slipping with an old roundaway hood bitch? And if it was going to be a roundaway hood bitch, you could at least called up the diva, honey. You could have called up the secretary of the beehive to try to give you some lessons on how the T-girl magic works, honey. Nah, I probably wouldn't. Like I said, I remember when the darn video came out with darn Julez in the room, so that would be creepy. But yeah, he done got with some T-girl named Brazy. Old, dark, ghetto, thirsty, darn hood trick down from the bingo land, honey. And it's like, when these stories come out, I always think that these bitches took Doja's video to heart. I said what I said. I'd rather be famous instead. It's like people are so thirsty for fame that they are so quick to air out stuff that's not even like there wasn't no video or anything. There wasn't no hookups or anything. There was just conversation. And now I'm noticing that these Gen Z girls would be so quick to air a dude out. And it's like, we're going to get into the controversy with that in a moment. But my thing is this, Julez, you is way too connected. Your whole family is established. Like, you got the Jacksons, you got the, like, you're not just famous in your own right. You come from a famous family. It's like, you come from you got the Jacksons, you got the Ross family, you got the Campbells, you got, the list goes on and on of different families. The Smollets, every one of them Smollets darn on is famous. The Wayne's family, all of them is famous. And you got the Knowles family. You got Matthew, and even before Beyonce, honey, Matthew was the manager of Xerox. Honey, Tina Knowles had her own darn on popular Houston salon that everybody knew about. Then came Beyonce. At the age of 6, winning award shows left and right, was on Star Search, had the rap group Girls Time, then became an R&B singer at Destiny's Child, and now she's the global icon she is today. Your aunt is a global icon. Your darn mother is a legendary R&B singer in her own right. Your grandfather managed Xerox during a time where they didn't give darn black folks high positions like that. Your grandmother is a darn renowned hairstylist. And you out here darn being a darn thirsty dot in the deals. And then my thing is this. Now, Julez, I would think you would be able to have more pull than this breezy chick. Like, hold on. Let me see. Like, I'm looking at the B with the T right now. Shout out to her. let me see what this chick looked like. She was definitely forgettable in my opinion because I got darn look over the video again just to see what she looked like. But she wasn't no darn looker like that. The darn be risking it all in my damn opinion. I mean, she cute. Titty sitting up now. I ain't gonna hold you. The bitch look darn all right. But god damn it, I would have thought you would have darn went for like a Japanese faces or a Tokyo Styles got OnlyFans or whatnot. I thought you would have darn slid in her deal. And see, my thing is this. It's like if you going to darn because it's 2025, in my opinion, and you're in the black side of the spectrum that is removed from, queer phobia. Because it's like, once again, you come from a family of upper echelon people. It's like queer phobia doesn't affect you like lower income black people. The queer phobia, like if you was pursuing like sports, if you was trying to be a basketball player, football player, that's the only time where queer phobia plays a part in the celebrity industry that hinders folks. Like you can't be an out football player or basketball player, and that's a whole nother video within itself. But it's like you a model. It's like models are filled with queer people. You're naturally pretty, so it's like we all, and then the folks we already knew the tea, honey. We can sense one of our people. So it's like there ain't nobody tripping off the fact that he's of the queer spectrum, whether he be pansexual or just trans attracted, because trans attractiveness and gay is two totally different things. He might just be attracted to his girls, but not attracted to no actual dudes or whatnot. But yeah, it's like you got to be more careful. Now, granted, he didn't do. Thank God he ain't send the girl no pictures or nothing. And he didn't fly her out. But yeah, it's like Julez, why? Like why? What? Like I said, of all the girls to slide into, pause. You gonna risk it for a wreck? I don't understand this going downhill. Like Sky Jackson went from you to some darn light trash, and now you done went from Sky Jackson to this round of the way T girl in the hood, who ain't got no promise going for her. Now, I'm not saying that you can't darn date down or whatnot and lift the girl up, but at least a girl with potential, because it's not necessarily about the money and access. Although I think for your safety, since you're young and impressionable, you can't distinguish the difference between a girl of quality that has the potential to build herself up, more like moi, versus somebody who just wants celebratory fame, such as this breezy girl. You need to stick to the girls who is already a little bit established. Like, stick to the Tokyo Styles of the world. The ones that already got 1 million followers, that got a name of herself in her own right. She got her TV show on WeTV. She's your equal. So you ain't got to worry about her trying to darn blackmail you, because in a lot of ways, I think Tokyo Styles got more money than you, offhand. Now, you got more overall connection. You got more family wealth because you connected to Beyonce, Jay-Z, Solange knows. Your father is a producer. Your grandfather is still getting them residuals off of Destiny's Child. Tina Knowles got Sacred, and the residuals from darn her fashion lines, Tita's Fashions, House of Darion, and all of that. So it's like you come from $1 billion wealthy family. So yeah, you got the wealth, but on your level, I say you probably is worth $500,000, give or take. Because we ain't seen you in no movies and stuff yet, versus your baby cousin. She's been in darn The Lion King most recently, which has surpassed $700 million globally. So, round of applause to Blue Ivy and Beyonce for that. But yeah, Julez, you ended out Black History Month with darn a T-girl exposing you down to Bigo of all places. I couldn't even really see the video myself, the whole video, to give commentary, because I can't get a Bigo leak to this day. That goes to show I'm not even connected to that ratchet circle. Like with Bigo, you still, it's one of those social media sites where somebody got to invite you in, and I got to learn how Bigo works, but hell, somebody ain't never sent me no damn link for me to even get invited to the shit. I don't know if you download the shit for is it a link, or can you download it from the Play Store? Like, that's how clueless I am on Big O. I only see the Big O clips from Instagram and goddamn YouTube. But from this little bit that I'm seeing, Julez, you should know better. And then my thing is this. Now let me get to the T-girls. That's like, her. It's like, where do you think you're going to really go with airing folks? And like, number one, you want to be valued. We want to be valued as women, but you're trying to make it seem like it's wrong for dudes to be with us if they're darn going getting to know us or whatnot. And my thing is this: let's not play stupid as black girls, because this really affects us more than anything. The white side, it don't as much, but black, it's like we know the stigmas, especially lower income or whatnot. It's like, and then our folks are either too urban, ghetto, and stupid, or they darn gonna cloak to the Christian, darn gonna controversial cloth, where they commit all the other darn gonna sins. They'll commit the adultery and all of that, theft, gluttony, and all that, but darn going the child, uncle, sister, cousin, auntie, darn gonna messing with, or one of the T-girls is just too much. Or your child being one is just too much. They want to cherry pick that as the ultimate sin. They'll let a murderer at the table quicker than somebody that's just living in their truth. They ain't even have so much as the damn parking ticket. That's how bigoted that our doggone folks is. So we already got that stigma with black people. But like I said, Julez is removed from that. Like, your great uncle was darn on Uncle Johnny that made Beyonce's prom dress, honey. So she didn't look a hot mess with them other girls that was wearing spandex. Honey, it's like, yeah. And then you got Uncle Ty, the goddamn stylist and shit. It's like, you connected to a whole lot of queerness. Like, as Sir John, the makeup artist. It's like, Neil Farina, the hairstyle. It's like, was already surrounded by a bunch of flaming gay men. It's like, we weren't going to question that in regards to Julez. Now, my thing is this, as far as the girls that wants folks to be more accepting of us in 2025 is the T-girls. It's like, why do y'all feel the need to darn gonna put people on blast that don't need to be put on blast? He just hollered at you in the DMs. It didn't go nowhere. Point closed. He didn't say nothing about you. He didn't threaten you or anything. Now, because I do think there are some exceptions to when there is time to air the folks out. Like, with Dwayne Johnson, he got aired out by the gay boy. I can't think of her name, but she very beautiful, chocolate, whatnot. Sort of reminiscent of her, but a little bit more darker than her. This Breezy chick. Breezy looked like she about 3 shades lighter than me. But anyways, yeah, the reason why Dwayne got darn gonna air it out was because he was making death threats left and right to the girl. It is like the moment that somebody's safety is an issue, yeah, definitely put them on blast and let as most people know as possible for your own safety, get a restraining order, etc. Furthermore, also, it's like, where is the same energy for the politicians? Like, for the people, because let's not act like the politicians and stuff don't be darn on hollering at the girls on the low. They be hollering at y'all on the damn low. And they're gonna be knowing all the heinous, doggone freaky things that they wives and stuff won't do to them, to you. And then it's like they ain't got nobody, like no Julez or whatnot. And they ain't got no athletic body. It's like you messing with somebody that look like damn Donald Trump. And then you let them they're gonna sit up in office and they're gonna talk shit about the girls and create these laws that hinders us from making it harder for us to get our hormone medications, to us getting our surgeries, etc. These are the people that affect your day-to-day lives. And they're acting like they are so disgusted with us as a people. But they are sleeping with a lot of us in private. Those are the ones that I need to start seeing aired out more and more. Like, when is we going to have the same energy for the politicians? Versus these isolated cases of the basketball player didn't want you. Because there was another case lately where it was a young 19-year-old or 20-year-old, I think, college basketball player that got outed by a darn T-girl as well. If I can find that story, I'll put it in the description box. But it's like, once again, the only thing he said was what's up in the deals, and y'all just ran with that. Now it's not even like y'all darn gonna got steamy with some back and forth sexting, no pictures, no nothing. As soon as somebody just acknowledge y'all thirsty asses, here y'all go running to darn on Big O to tell it all. It ain't got nothing to tell. Y'all ain't like y'all got down T.S. Madison. Y'all ain't like y'all darn going got some darn going showing enough freak stories to tell us. With T.S. Madison, honey, that's how you do it. You darn going, tell just enough for the views. Like, if you want to get your views and stuff up, that's one thing. But it's like, move more like T.S. Madison. Learn how to monetize properly. See, T.S. had her own website. She was getting all the darn on coins from it. She was darn on getting the endorsements and stuff to her YouTube channel and everything as she told her stories. And she always kept the guys anonymous, but she was able to still tell the story in such a way where we can darn gonna lead to the imagination of who was some of the people that was hollering at the T.S. Madison, honey. So she got her money in multiple ways without having to air nobody out. And my thing is this, like I said, if you're going to air somebody out, honey, air the goddamn politicians who are darn going to affect our daily lives for the worse. Instead of darn going folks who's just starting off their lives. And that's another thing. It's like, people don't get the darn going, see, like, this is his first experience with a girl or whatnots of our community that I know of, It's like, of course you're going to take things slow. You don't necessarily know what to say, And then guys, they bring it on fully developing till they 25. So it's like, you got all that to factor in. And here you go, darn gonna make it even worse by darn gonna putting him on Front Street over just saying hello in the DMs. No picture to show for it, no darn gonna interactions or anything. And then you wonder why it gets harder for us regular 9-to-5 girls to find romance when it comes to the low level, because hell, here's another conundrum. The jewels of the world don't come to the honest, humble working girls. Don't come to the girls that are going trying to get their business up off the ground. They always go to y'all superficial bitches. And that's another thing, honey. Everything that glitters is not gold. Don't be so quick to go to these goddamn hoes that darn going always got the weaving stuff in. It's like the girls that's always look the most put together ain't the ones to do shit. They just a darn going pick me, darn going want to darn going be flown out type of bitch. A girl that's always got darn going nails put on and she's not modeling, she's not no news anchor, she's not nowhere displaying no products, she ain't no, like I said, she ain't no model, she ain't no darn going salesperson, but your hair and stuff is always together, makeup full, we don't never see you without 10 pounds worth of makeup. It's like, bitch, those are the ones that's going to try to take you to the cleaners. You don't never see the girls like myself doing this type of shit. The ones that we just put on a little bit of foundation, might give you a lip gloss here and there. Now, don't get it twisted now. For my man now, I get glammed up. But for the most part, it's like, bitch, we work a 9 to 5 to stay alive, 9 to 5 to stay alive. Honey, we work a 9 to 5 to stay alive, honey. Honey, I got to get ready to go to this goddamn pork plant. Honey, we about to throw these 100-pound hogs. We making 21 something an hour. We trying to make it do what it do. And then at nighttime, I give you this good guap 5,000 boo-boo. See, it's the girls like me that knows how to play the position, stay quiet, and aren't going to elevate yourself up. That's what you need to get with. You need to get with an old seasoned queen. Not too old. Don't go to the ones who's 50 bitches. Don't go towards 50 girls. It's 60 girls. They're going to give you worms. Jules, you need a nice 30-some-year-old queen, old enough to go ahead and put it on you real good. But it's going to play her part and be silent. Because Lord knows we ain't trying to get darn on stunned to death by the beehive. See, this girl ain't even think about the consequences of that. You darn gonna fucking around with darn on Beyonce's good nephew, honey. You darn gonna end up getting stunned to death by the beehive. But anyways, y'all, that's my commentary on that. Y'all leave y'all thoughts down below. Feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. Once again, shout out with B for with the T. That's the first person that I seen post this story. It has since been a couple other people that's posted, but she was the first. So we're going to shout out to her for being the first to darn gonna give us the news. And like I said, Julez, get your act together before I'm going to have to give you this belt. And it's not going to be in the romantic way.